everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Georgia's Chiro Connection. I'm your host, Dr. Kathy, and I'm really excited because today I've got two guests, two students, two phenomenal chiropractors to be. So today we have Janine Cherney and Kelly Peterson. Welcome, ladies.
Hi, thank you.
Hi.
Good to have you, ladies. So I'm going to start off, no particular order, but we'll start off with Janine. Tell us a little bit about like what quarter you're in, how far you are along in school, and what you're involved in.
So I'm in 13th quarter at Life University, and I am business planning, getting ready to open up my own practice in about another 8 months from now. Currently, I'm involved in the student life force. I am a Irene Gold board representative, and I have a financial business. I also work at the research center.
Awesome. You got a bright future ahead of you. I know that. I've known you for a couple of years, and I've watched you shine and just move through the program with speed, with gratitude, and definitely with a dedication and determination for your future. So very impressive. And Kelly, tell us a little bit about how far you are along in school and what's going on.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm in 12th quarter right now. So just behind Janine. I'm also in student life force with her. We both got to serve on the executive team together. So I've gotten to know her pretty well. She's as awesome as Dr. Kathy says. And then other than that, I've been involved in the executive team of the Entrepreneurship Club on campus. And I'm also an Irene Gold representative for just the board reviews.
Love it. You, both of you, I've watched both of you, and you're just very impressive. Your commitment to chiropractic, your grounding in the principles of chiropractic it's an inspiration, and it's definitely a pathway for other students to follow. But it's also motivating as a doc to watch both of you have so much fire for chiropractic at the stage you are in your career. It just kind of reignites that fire in me, and I know in all the docs that you guys get to interact with at the different events that go on campus and off campus. And you guys' service is huge, and you epitomize what service means, because I've watched both of you be so helpful with Dr. Kim and Dr. Danny Gambino. But I digress. I want to really talk about Cinco de Chiro, because this weekend we have a fun event coming up. Both of you ladies are going to be kind of pouring out your hearts and pouring out your love for us. So talk to me a little bit about Cinco de Chiro and getting involved and sharing your story, what that means to you. We'll jump in with Janine. We'll kind of go in the same order.
Okay. Well, first, Dr. Kathy, when you reached out to me and asked me to come speak at the event, I was very honored, because I feel that I am in the highest of service, especially lately. And I'm on fire for chiropractic. And I got to meet Selena Sigafus Jackson last week, and she was saying how chiropractic is booming. And she's been in practice, over 3 decades, and is still as on fire as she was when she first started. And I hope to serve a large number of people, and we have a big job to do out there. So I would like to reach the masses on any platform that I can to encourage others, especially women, but chiropractors in general. And I want everybody to succeed, because we have so much to do.
It's true. And I love that you say, everybody, but in particular women, because I think women were so underserved in our profession for so long. And I can tell you, I've sat on boards with the men and I love them, and I've sat on boards with the women and I love them too. But I see a very different conversation going on with the women in our profession. We're more the nurturer, the caregiver, the multitasker. We're wearing multiple hats. And I know that a lot of things that I went to coming through school, a lot of seminars, a lot of programs, a lot of events, they weren't set up to make it okay for a woman to still have to do all those other things that women typically do in their lives, whether that's start a family or raise the kids or balance the household and juggle the bills and take care of the practice and the patients and training the staff. And so to see women stepping up into positions of leadership like the two of you are doing is so encouraging to me, and it's so empowering to the women that are coming behind us, because we did not have those role models many, many years ago. We did not see that at seminars for many, many years. We're still not seeing it at all seminars, but yet here we are. We've got two amazing, incredible, very plugged in, very service oriented, very dedicated chiropractic students jumping in, helping in multiple levels, and coming in and helping us with Cinco de Cairo. So I'm really glad to hear that. So thank you for that one. And
thank you for having me.
absolutely, absolutely. I'm glad you said yes. And I love that you say yes. That's such a big part of life. It's such a big part of success, is knowing how to say yes and when to say yes. And Dr. Haig just put a little note down there. So thanks, Dr. Haig. Glad that you're watching. Kelly, tell us a little bit about what excites you about getting together.
Yes, so I hadn't actually known much about this event before until you mentioned it, and then getting the opportunity to speak with you all is so exciting to me. I am just embarking on the journey of, using my voice in chiropractic, and to have this opportunity means a lot to me. My purpose there will be to just remind all of the current chiropractors who have poured so much into this profession and into me, that it is going to be returned and it is going to be expanded upon. And I just want everyone to know that there is, an awesome group of, new chiros about to graduate who are ready, to take the baton and, continue running with it. So I'm very excited for this event.
I have to tell you, that fires us up more than anything. I know one of my favorite things is going to that testimonial dinner at Life Leadership Weekend, because when you see prospective students get it and they're just on fire, they're so excited about all that their future holds. And they don't even have, they've got this vision right now, which may have gone from here to here, and they don't yet have that or this kind of vision yet. So when we hear from students that do have the big vision, it is so exciting. It is so empowering. It really lights that fire, and it regrounds you to what it is that we do and why we do it. Because one of the things people always talk about is, when you get out in profession, when you get out into practice, stuff gets on you, life gets on you. Patients come in and they're like, it's over here and it's over there and it's over here. And you end up hearing things that you say, well, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm going to talk about vivification of the cells. I'm going to talk about how life flows from above down, inside out. And I move the bone. God does the healing. And then somebody comes in and says, it still hurts right here. And you're in real world time where you're like, I want to do everything and say everything. And sometimes you start to slip. And when we slip, we need to be able to check. In GCC, we always talk about, we got to stay plugged in and grounded to the principles and the foundation of chiropractic, because the world will get on you, and you got to get back in here. You got to get dipped in the philosophy. You slip, you check, you slip, you check. But the more you stay around it, the more it becomes who you are, and you resonate that and you emanate that. And to watch students coming into this profession who have that love for chiropractic, who have that passion for the principles, it's so fulfilling. And it's like, yes, we're doing the right thing. And yes, there's reinforcements coming. We're not out here by ourselves trying to do this. There's reinforcements coming, and the world is going to be a better place because of you. And I'm so pleased to know both of you. Go ahead. I cut you off, Janine.
Oh, I just said you're firing me up right now.
We're just getting warmed up for Saturday night, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So I know you guys are bringing a bunch of students with you. Yeah. I know.
Yes, confirmed.
I know I've got a bunch of LCW students coming to the office tonight. We're doing like kind of a real world chiropractic office tour. So we've got that coming. I know there's a bunch of docs in Georgia coming. Gosh, I'm not even going to bother listing all the names because a bunch of people are coming, but we've got Dr. Dan too is going to be speaking. We've got Janine speaking. We've got Kelly speaking. We've got Langley speaking. And we have Dr. Vanessa Pizza going to be speaking as well. Of course, Dr. Drew Henderson's going to be there, one of our board members, and I'll be there. I'm sure my kids will be there too. So if you're wanting to bring your kids or wanting to know if this is a family-friendly event, of course it is. Just RSVP so that we know. We want to make sure we have enough food. And any last things you guys want to talk about before we jump off? Because I'm trying to honor your time and get you guys back to class and back to whatever you got to do.
I'll just say, if you're on the edge about coming, make sure that you get your butt there, because a lot of times people will use the excuse of life as a reason not to dip into philosophy. And to me, you're missing the entire point of why we do what we do if you don't come and first get dipped in the philosophy so that you can keep doing the other things in life.
True. Absolutely true. Yes. Kelly.
Yeah, I'm excited to meet you all and see you all there. So please do join us.
Yeah. And great point. Like, I know life gets crazy. It gets crazy for all of us. It's never going to get any easier. It's never going to get less hectic. It's never going to get where you have more free time. You're just going to keep piling more things into your schedule. So make it a priority to get around like-minded people, get around other chiropractors, network, socialize, just really that fellowship, being together. It just kind of reinforces that we're on this path together. You're not out there as an island. You're not doing this alone. Your patients need you, but they need you to be at your best. So I hope that I know I'm going to see you ladies. I'm excited about that, but I hope that we see everybody that's joining us here this Saturday for Cinco de Cairo. And of course, we've got so many other events coming up this year, but we're really excited about this one because this is our social event. So ladies, thank you so much for jumping on with us today. And thank you, everybody. Look forward to seeing you again next week. We always have different guests on, so be sure to check it out. And if you're watching this as a replay, just let us know so we know you saw it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.